Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you how to basically play retro games on your Mac and using remote as well. This video is actually requested by someone, actually. Not randomly done by me. It's actually requested by two teachers, actually. Actually. I'm not gonna go by their actual name. But gonna go by the teacher form. Miss Kelly and Miss Sandria requested me to do this video. Probably Miss Lawn, I'm not sure. So we don't need that. Just if we'll go into that later for the players. So what you want to do is you want to go to your Safari or your web browser. You'll go to your website, blah blah blah. Then what you want to type in next is openamu.org. Now you got a preview of it where you got Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Gear, Game Boy Pocket, NES, 32X, Sega Genesis, Mega Master System, Nintendo, TurboGrafx 16, and Virtual Boy. If you want a little more, you want just all those, you're fine with all those, just click download now. But if you want more and more, like an N64 and PS1 and all that stuff, click this down arrow and click OpenMU Experimental. Now, for Miss Sandria and Miss Kelly, I told you, sorry I told you Productivity Pack. I just forgot what it was, and I just noticed it. So, here. So you got like these things out here where you got take control, up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Restrict yourself to just the keyboard stuff. There is not a requirement. If you is best used with a vertical gamepad or controller to interact with your games. Via the thing. Gotta think I can hit next. There's no next. So you got. So it supports these controllers: PlayStation DualShock 3 and 4, Wii and Wii U Pro, Xbox 360 and third-party version, Sega Saturn USB, PS3 Neo Geo Pad USB, Logitech Series Dual Action Roam-Pad 2, Gamepad F310 or whatever, Graphics Gamepad Pro, and Retro Day Super Nintendo Entertainment. And those are the cores that you get. And, yeah. So, now you'll be downloaded and you'll be able to run OpenMU. I already have it opened, but I don't have the menu open. That's the good problem. So, let's go to OpenMU. Hit the OpenMU that's right for you. And you can see I already have these, but the experiment will come with so many of these consoles. If it seems like you made a mistake, go back and do the experimental. So here's NES here. Let me show you how good it runs on a game like NES. So using my Pro controller to play it. So it runs really good on the NES game. It seems like it does on an iPad, but it really does. It really does run really good on my computer. If I was recording with QuickTime, I would be able to show you really smoothly. But unfortunately, I don't have a mic anymore for that, as I told you. Or maybe I not told you, maybe I not didn't upload the video that I told you about that. So, get that. Oh yeah, and does good with NES games. And yeah, any games I have pretty much working. So they're all working. Just except the arcade. Well, arcade slash GameCube. Try to run Mario Bros. Didn't work. Try to run Super Smash Bros. Melee for Nintendo GameCube. Don't work. So that's the only problem. That's why you need Dolphin if you want to do GameCube games. So let me go back to it. So what you want to do is you want to set the controls. Go up here and hit opening view, then preferences. Then go to like the first one or so, and you can set it up. Now sometimes it will show the controller here, just sometimes it won't. So let me show you that. Well, click Wiimote. D-pad on the Wii Pro controller is pretty much 12. Up is 12, down is 13, left is 14, and right is 15 on the D-pad. So yeah, it's got like P, X, L, R, A, B, Z stuff, C and stuff. Like, so then we get go to the arcade and stuff and set it up. Got that. 3600. Now for like Taria, for example, you will need a controller for analog stick for the as that has an analog stick. If it even has 1 or 2 analog sticks, you will need one of the analog sticks used. So just saying that. So now for this system like this one, this is the only disc system you have on here. Now there may be some layout same. Let's compare this here. So here's us traditional NES for this Master Kelly. You can see here's the NES controller. That's all you have to do. After B is ended. But Famicom Disk System, that's not the case. After B, it will still point on B, but you will have to set up a change to this side opening. So I press like L or something, and it'll set it up. Then it's fine, it'll set it up. So let's compare it here. Now, there's different Game Boy Advances too, except Game Boy Advance has 2 buttons. Well, Game Boy has the all buttons on the NES. So Game Boy Advance has 2 extra buttons. Not one, like Famicom Disk System. So let's go to Game Boy. Let's compare with Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. So here's Game Boy. This is the original one. There we go. And now here's the Game Boy Advance. Now look what you have to do after you press B. And by the way, the circle doesn't stay on B. You have to do an L and R shoulder buttons. Yes, that's right. You have to do shoulder buttons as well. Unlike the original Game Boy where that didn't have shoulder buttons at all. Now Nintendo 64, you'll need a big controller for this one. I actually have a controller that really supports this. It's an actual Nintendo 64 controller, and it supports every single button in this. Every single button on this is also on my new controller. So, D-pad. So obviously you need a D-pad. There can be, there's 2 setups that I'd recommend. One setup is using D-pad as the D-pad. Left analog is the analog. Analog shoulder buttons is the analog shoulder buttons. A is A, B is B. Start. Z, L, is Z. And then the right analog stick as the 4 C buttons on the Nintendo 64 controller. There's also another setup. If you want buttons, you have to do this. D-pad for D-pad. Left analog for analog. L shoulder buttons for L, R. L for L, R for R. Home for A, select for B, Start for start, ZL for ZL, X for C button up, C up, B for C down, Y for C left, and A for C right. And now let me show you how the first configuration works with Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. Let's show you. Let me hold it here. So, got to Super Smash Bros. Title screen. And we'll press start. One player mode and training. There's a Kirby, Mario, just for the tutorial purposes. Ding! So we're in a Super Smash Bros. Melee stage, huh? So D-pad. It's nothing. Because this game doesn't support D-pad. L is just left analog stick is the only analog stick of the Nintendo 64 controller. It's for the only analog stick on for the first and the one and only analog stick on the Nintendo 64 controller. For the left analog stick. B for B, just like you'd expect for this setup. A for A, just like you'd expect for the setup. Y and X is actually for nothing, actually. Y and X is actually for nothing. Like, seriously, it is for nothing. ZL is for C. ZR is actually for nothing. L is for L, because Mario can do that top there. Now, did you know that, Miss Sebastian? The top that Mario does is not really a power-up. That is invisible. And it'll just, you can only stay there. But then after a few seconds it will go, and Mario will shrink back down to normal size. He'll embiggen for a few seconds, but then shrink back down afterwards. And he can't move while he's embiggened. I don't know why. It's just Mario's purpose. It's to trick people. The thinking he's got an invisible mushroom. Super mushroom. Oh! So, yeah. So there's like this close-up. Mario does that time out of the screen. And then why he just does that. And plus when he does it, his back is facing everyone. While on here, his whole the front of his body faces the whole audience. That's apparently that audience is watching this video. Because it's kind of a little wiggly. It's a little wiggly. Ah! I hate this! Yeah. I do this as well. Yeah, yahoo! Yahoo! It's just like the one for Melee. So, like so that. And now let's show you the configuration for the second setup. So this is the second setup for your Pro Controller. Oops. So, now we're in the
says Peach's Castle stage. Home is just a press of, like a tap. A tap and it doesn't. Well, select is an actual button. Like it was on the original Nintendo 64. Just not the A button set. The set is A button though. The modified A button though. Ugh. Like here. Now we stop doing that. And do this. Do that stuff. I didn't do much of that. Got a tot. L and R and Z are still the same thing. But look at the C stick here. Now the right analog stick now does nothing. Well, X and B does the jump, and Y and A does the jump. So it's like Mario 64 when you press A, you jump. Simple as that. And you press select as the B, and O as the A, then start as the start, like you'd expect. The high speed is a little bit amazing, actually. So the speed is perfect on this thing. Now some people may think Now, some people may be faking. Well, how do you connect the Wii U Pro controller or the Wiimote to your console? To the Open EMU? Like, seriously, how do you? Well, it's really simple. It's really simple as that. Go to your game controls in the game. In-game. See how the Wiimote's there? Hit add Wiimote. Hit start scanning and hit for sync on your Wii U Pro controller or Wiimote. It should connect. If it doesn't, let me show you else. There's another way as well, which always works for me. So if it doesn't work for you, bummer. And I just went through that. Wow. So make sure you go to Safari while Mario's doing that time, obviously, and type in search W-Joy. I'll keep doing that while we're searching and stuff. And so you go to W-Joy, downloads, and make sure you download it. It's a Mac OS X driver for the Nintendo Wiimote and the Nintendo Wii Pro controller, even though that's not what it says. Yeah, you can download one of these. So now, make sure you download that, and then it will automatically start, install it and stuff, and you'll have to install it. Then it will come out with the program automatically, and then what you'll have to do is go to the thing, hit sync. It should put your Wiimote right there, 124% free, and that's my code. And then go to Add Game Controls. Yours will be keyboard here, and then you click it, switch to Wiimote, and there you go. You got Wiimote. Now you're playing with power, 64 power. Obviously they didn't have a commercial for that, but it would pretty cool. It would be pretty cool if they did have a commercial for that, obviously, because I like that old substance that they used to do back in the old 80s. In the 80s, I like how they did that. It is an 80s classic, it was classic for its time, and it's like one of the most amazing things I've ever seen to my life, to this day. Waha! So, oh yeah, and I recommend getting the rounds from this following site. You can watch the video of how to use an emulator and stuff, but you go. Make sure you maximize it to access this part. Go to consoles and then use whatever console you want. I'm going to show you with the Nintendo 64. You've got Smash Bros, Donkey Kong 64, Stadium 2, Paper Mario, stuff like that. Some of them may be corrupted a little bit, but if they're corrupted, there will be another video on how to uncorrupt them. So if your Nintendo 64 is corrupted, and I don't heck even know how to do PS1. I heck don't even know. Seriously, I heck don't even know how to do PS1. But I do know how to do Nintendo and Sega. The cartridge-based systems. I just do not know how the heck you do a disc-based system like the original PS1 that came out the same years as the Nintendo 64 did. So, if you know how heck to do it, I'll try to make a video of that for those of you who actually don't know how to do it. See you guys later in a different video on your YouTube channel. Now you're playing with power because of NES Kid U. Yeah, you're playing power. Now you're playing with power. NES Kid U power. Do. So, see you guys next day. Bye. See you guys next time. Bye.